it's me, Isaiah, with Storm One Studios, and today we're going to be doing our webinar for severe weather preparedness and severe weather safety. So see, we're starting with Storm One Studios 2026 Severe Weather Safety presentation. So I'm just going to flip here. Preparing for a severe weather event. Don't be scared, be prepared. That is a very valid phrase. You don't want to be scared for a severe thunderstorm incoming. You want to be prepared. Once you know that severe weather is on the way, now is the time to prepare. Yes. The second you know that SPC outlook or that Twitter post came out and you're in that, now is the time to prepare. So we have a little checklist. First, make sure your interior room/basement is ready. So if in the case that you are in a tornado warning, you need to prepare now for right when that storm hits. Second, contact your loved ones to make sure they are aware as well. Yeah, don't only worry about yourself. If you have any loved ones in your area, worry about them too. Get them warned if they don't know already. Third, get yourself a NOAA alert weather radio to warn you when warning/watches come. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Next slide. But yeah, so this is preparing for a severe weather event. Don't be scared, be prepared. There's a difference between a watch and a warning. There is a difference between a watch and a warning. Let's explain it. So a watch means that conditions are favorable for severe weather and is issued several hours before an event. Yes. So a watch is like, hey, prepare. There's severe weather likely coming. And a warning means that severe weather or rotation has been confirmed, and you should move indoors in the case of a tornado. Take cover. Yes. So a warning is way more serious because that means that something actually has been confirmed, and a watch just means that that the thing is favorable. I like to think of it as taco warning and taco watch. So taco watch means that there's a chance that you make a taco. And a warning that there is a taco being made. Okay, you know what? I messed up. Know where you are in Oklahoma. So we have a big map up here of every county and big city in Oklahoma. You're probably not on this if you're in a smaller area, but that goes into the Panhandle too. So that goes all the way over from Sarah County all the way over to Ottawa, Delaware, Adair, Sequoia, LaFleur, and McCurtain County. So basically anywhere in Oklahoma, you need to know where you are. So if we're doing a severe weather coverage, and we mention your area and you don't know where you are, you're not going to take cover. The best way to know severe weather is coming. And in my opinion, no weather alert radio is the best. But there's also tornado sirens, live TV stations, example, News 9, News 6, all those. But the no weather alert radio could also be used very well when you're sleeping. Because boy, it will wake you up, trust me. Sending severe weather report. Okay, so we have another checklist here. First, make sure that the storms are gone and you are safe to go outdoors. I know, people like to go outdoors anyway when there's a storm and then take the reports while the storms are hitting. You don't want to do that. You want to wait till the storms are fully over so you are safe to go outside. Second, there are multiple ways to send in severe weather reports, like MPing, 911, and Twitter. If you want us to see a report, I recommend, I recommend you do Twitter because we will probably see it, and just do Oklahoma WX and might be ping us. Third, if it's a video, make sure it is clear and not that shaky. Yes, we're not gonna repost it if it's a shaky video. And then you have your severe weather report. In the event of a tornado, what to do after? First, make sure everyone is okay. Yes. Make sure oh my God, I'm about to lose my mind. Make sure everyone is okay once you send that, once the tornado goes through and the tornado warning is dropped. Second, evacuate your home with shoes on. Yes. Shoes need to be on at all times when under a tornado warning because there's going to be glass and everything. And if you're leaving your home, you don't want to step on that. That would be really bad. Third, gather everyone in your safe zone. So that may be across the street if there's nothing over there. After all of these, send multi-pictures of the damage to your insurance. Yeah. And so we're going to be watching a video on how to program your WR120 weather radio. The text says, watch this video to find out how to program a NOAA Alert WX radio right. So credit to Midland. I did not make this, but Midland did, so credit to them.
Today I'll walk you through how to program your WR120 radio. Put in the 3 batteries, 3 AA batteries, and the radio will do a few things and then it'll say set language. Press the select button. Your choices are English, Spanish, or French, and that's just the display language.
Usually people would choose English in Oklahoma, so.
Language, the display only. If it says English and you want English, you press the select button. So now you've told it to display in English. Next, it displays set location. This is where you tell the radio what county you live in.
So basically, any county in Oklahoma, just choose that county when you're setting your location, and it will only activate for the county. And I think there's around like 8 of them that you could choose. So if you have, like, let's say you're in Oklahoma County, Oklahoma, and there's someone that's in Tulsa County, and you want to, and that's one of your really good friends or one of your loved ones. You want to know when they're in the risk for severe weather too, when they're under a tornado watch, when they're under a severe thunderstorm warning, tornado warning, all of that. Or you can just choose the county that's around you, so you have a little bit of an earlier warning when it comes to you. Let's get back to the video now.
Press select. And then your choices are going to be any county, which you don't want, multiple counties, or single counties. And as a meteorologist, I recommend you do a single county, so it's only going off for your county. So once it says single, hit the select button. Then it'll tell you that slot number 1 is empty, meaning it's ready to be programmed, so hit select again. Now you're given the choice of USA or Canada, and you can arrow up, down to go through those choices. So I'm going to pick USA. I press select.
Yeah, you would choose USA, you're in Oklahoma.
Select. Now I have an alphabetical list of all the states in the United States and our territories. And so I'll just take Connecticut, for instance, hit select. And then I use the up or down arrows to go through the alphabetical listing of the counties in Connecticut. And once I find Toland County, that's where I live, I hit select. And so now I've told the radio to only listen for warnings pertaining to Toland County, Connecticut. Next, it says set time. I'll press the
Okay, hold on. I accidentally messed that up.
Press the select button.
Back to time.
Select. Now I have an alphabetical list of all the states in the United States. Down arrows to go. Toland County, that's where I live, I hit select. And so now I've told the radio to only listen for warnings pertaining to Toland County, Connecticut. Next, it says set time.
So right now it is 1:41 p.m. You would choose 1:41 p.m. But if you want your radio to be in Eastern time, you would choose 2:41 p.m. And then if you want it to be in Mountain Time, obviously 12:41 p.m. And then, yeah. But if you're in Oklahoma, you would choose 1:41 p.m. Back to the video.
I'll press the select button. Now you can use the up-down arrows to change the hour. Go past 12 if you want to go from AM to PM or vice versa. Once you have that hour set, arrow right, and you can set the tens digits of the minutes. up and down, up and down. Then once you have the tens digit set, arrow to the right, set the single digits, and when you're done, hit the select button. Finally, it tells me to set the channel. This is where I tell it which NOAA weather radio transmitter frequency to listen to.
So, I know Hudson uses WSK something in Oklahoma City, but I'm sure there's a station for Tulsa, Stillwater. You'll know, you can find a website for that in Oklahoma. But, yeah, I'm not going to really commentate this because there's not much to say about this channel.
Press the select button. Now you're given the choices of the 7 different frequencies. And generally, in whatever area you live in, there's one frequency that comes in a little bit stronger than the others. Press select. And that's all there is to programming the radio. You're telling it to display in the English language, you're telling it what county you live in, you're setting the clock, and then you're telling it which NOAA weather radio transmitter to listen to. Now bear in mind, it's not always the strongest NOAA signal that you should tune your radio to. Go to weather.gov on the internet, weather.gov, find NOAA weather radio, and there will be a state-by-state listing of all of the counties and all of the states, and it will tell you which NOAA transmitter frequencies actually serve your county. That's a good document to check into and look up because you want to make sure that you're tuned to a transmitter that actually alerts for your county. So if I live in Tolan County, Connecticut, I want to make sure that that transmitter, that channel is set to a transmitter that's serving my county. It's really relatively easy. If you need more help, just give us contact at midlandusa.com.
Alright, that's it for that video. So that is how to program your Walton, for this instance, WR120. But that's usually how it works for many other radios. And then we finally have that is it for our severe weather safety webinar. Stay safe. So thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and goodbye.